Hello, Leo. Welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you are connecting with on a romantic level. What it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So some of you may have been in a relationship. Others of you, this could be a situationship. And for a small portion of you, this could be a person that you've met and you know there's a whole lot of energy there. Sensual energy, but no one's really speaking up. The method that I use to do my readings is slightly different. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that I need. I do not channel through any spirit guides. I never have, and I do have certain reasons for that. Wow. Somebody here was very, very naive, and they were used. They were used, and then somebody else here understood that, oh, I should actually appreciate my Leo. Oh boy. So, we have here crossroads followed by surrender, nourishment, play, beliefs, love, mothering, selfhood, fear, and then we have wisdom under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Leo, a lot has happened between us. A lot has happened in our lives. And I do feel that it's time for me to make a choice. To make a decision. Because I have not. I also feel that in this connection there's this sense of indecisiveness. In my heart, I know what choice I have to make. However, practically and in the real world, do I make that choice? Not really. Should I make that choice? Yes. There's a part of me now that feels that I want to, and that I have surrendered to you. I want to be a person who can be with you forever, unconditionally. This feeling that I have is that I have surrendered myself to you, my mind, body, and my heart. And if you lead, I will follow. Before, I wasn't like that. Before, things were different. I now see you in a new light. The part of you that I have discovered and that I see clearly, it's a sense of fulfillment that I get from you. You have this ability of providing me with nourishment, but that nourishment means spiritually, emotionally, and physically. You are long-term committed material. And there's a part of me that feels that we have a very strong bond, a very strong connection and a friendship. This friendship, you know how to make me smile. You know how to make me laugh. In your eyes, I see mischief. You make me feel alive again, young again, vibrant and youthful again. I love your company because I feel like it's very positive. And I want to live my life. And I want to live my dreams. You make me realize that. However, we do have our differences. We have our differences, our opinions, our issues, our mindsets. I was born and brought up in a very different way, and so were you. The way I view things is so unique and so different. You don't view things like that, the same way I do. I also feel that in this connection, there are other issues, other people, external circumstances, factors that are blocking the both of us to come together, because there is love. I do love you. I have a lot of love for you. This is sacred love. This is pure love, unconditional love, true love. But the type of connection we have right now, it goes against my beliefs. There's something different. There's other people that are causing problems. And yet I still find that you are like my family. Mothering. You have this nurturing quality where you are caring, protecting, loving. A guide for me. I also feel that in this connection there's this sense of independence that I have. Wanting to be that person who can have it all and be all. I see that you are somebody that has changed. And you haven't changed because of just the fact that you needed to change. You've changed because you have reacted to my actions. The way that I have acted. The way that I have behaved. I understand that in this connection things have been quite difficult. Things have not been easy. It's hard to relive certain things that have happened in the past. But it's also hard to open up to love and new opportunities. I see you now as self-reliant, self-sufficient. You don't need me, you don't need anybody. But I also see you as somebody who is completely changed. And you are someone who I feel who is now very guarded. You're so guarded that I find it difficult to reach out to you. Once that flame burned brightly, it was very strong. But then things changed. It was no longer the same. It's difficult to approach you now because before I actually was able to unravel this mystery, find out who you really were, and then move forward. But now, you have changed. To me, I feel fear and I feel intimidated by you because now I see you as someone who's single and ready to mingle. Even if you're not, doesn't matter, but this is how I view you. And I also feel fear, anxiety, nervousness. I feel unworthy because of the things that I have said and done. I feel worthless and I do not feel good enough. I feel paranoid that I will not be able to be with you. Overall, a lot has changed. But in this connection, there are certain things that remain the same. What I feel is a desire to be someone, a desire to not make those same mistakes, to learn from my lessons and to be wiser. The problem is there's distance between us. And I'm still at a crossroads. But I do feel that there's a part of me that you just don't know. A part of me that actually has changed. But I keep it secretive. I keep it quiet, hidden. I don't show this to you. The truth is, I need to make a choice. I need to make a decision. And the truth is, you are that decision. You are my choice. The problem is, we are not on the same page. And I feel fear connecting with you, talking to you about this. But do I love you? Absolutely yes. Do I feel that you are like family to me? Absolutely yes. Do I feel that I belong to you and you belong to me? Yes. For now, I stay silent. But I stay silent in this wisdom that I've gained. Hopefully one day I'll be able to show you all the things that I have learned and be a bit wiser when I talk to you. All right. Leo. It is a complicated situation. What I'm seeing here is the beliefs card right before the love card. So even though there is love here, beliefs are getting in the way of that love. I'm seeing the word circumstances in my mind's eye right now. Letting go of circumstances. So there's certain things that we are aware of that may be holding us down. And if it's okay, if it's safe for everybody, release yourself from that. Don't be weighed down. I'm getting the word, and I don't use this word. Okay. So, I don't know what a Bowie is. This is silly when I see these words and I don't even know what they mean. Okay, bear with me, guys. Let me just check, because I'm seeing in my mind's eye something, and it's like this little bubble thing. It's a bubble thing. It's an orange bubble. It's like a raindrop kind of bubble, but it's kind of like under the water. Under the water meaning like a lake, or not a lake, but more of an ocean, a dark blue ocean. Okay. So clearly I don't know what I'm talking about. I look up Bowie, man, and it's David Bowie. That's not what I'm looking for. Anywho, let me tell you what I'm seeing, okay? Maybe you guys can, write it down what I'm seeing in the comments. I love David Bowie. He was good. I like his music. All right. So I'm seeing like the dark blue ocean, and I'm seeing a fluorescent color, kind of teardrop shape, like a bubble. It's a balloon type thing. However, typically this balloon would go up the water and it would stay on top, but I'm seeing that it's actually filled with water and it's sinking. So, what does that have to do with any of this? Release. Beliefs. Okay. What's happening is, for example, let's just call it a water balloon. Layman's terms. So let's just say I'm seeing a water balloon, and in this balloon, we have water. However, it is so heavy that it's actually sinking deep into the ocean. And because it weighs so heavily, it just keeps falling and falling. That is the issue in this relationship. That there's too much baggage, there's too much hurt and pain, there's too many feelings and emotions inside. And somebody here is going below the surface of the water, metaphorically speaking, and they're sinking. It's weighing them down. It's making them depressed. It's difficult for them to release up. However, if, for example, it did not have that much water in it, if it did not contain that much, then literally with the weight that it has, it would just float above the sea. It would just be on top. which means it can handle the waves, it can handle the pressure and all that, but it's gotten to the point where it's so heavy now that it just falls right down. This example has to do with the type of emotions that we have where they literally weigh us down. And what I'm seeing here with this card, beliefs, the circumstances that we are in sometimes weigh us down. What we have to do is release that, push it like this, get that water out, and it won't be such a heavy object anymore. It will start to float. Okay, that was quite the example. So that's what I'm seeing in my mind's eye. And the color is orange, bright orange. I'm going to check one more time because I'm seeing a different spelling in my head. I was probably spelling it incorrectly, obviously. Oh. Okay. So yeah. Yeah, there you... Oh, yeah, I do see it. Okay. And it is orange. It's B-U-O-Y. Wow, that's totally different from what I was spelling. So, yeah, that's something you guys can look up if you want to, but it's similar to this. It's something that I saw that could have been below, but it was actually, it's supposed to be on top so that nobody really sinks, so that you can handle the pressure, you can handle the wind, you can handle the waves, you can handle the emotions. So be like that, however you pronounce that. Okay. Now, moving forward, I have here the Lover's Path Tarot, and with this deck I like to have a look at what it is that happened in the first place in this connection, something that happened a while ago. So this is, in the beginning things were really sweet, things were growing, there was a lot of good energy between the both of you, but then all of a sudden things started to change and things went downhill and they were not so sweet anymore, they were quite sour. Here I like to have a look a little bit in the past to see what happened that changed the situation. What was on this person's mind? What was going on in their life? The first set of cards that you just saw, the first spread, that was a current status, the current situation. Now, what I also am seeing, this is for those of you who need a sense of closure, and there's a lack of closure. Somebody is taking you for granted. Somebody here has not really communicated in a while, and it's starting to worry you because you're wondering, okay, are we even together or not? Mixed messages I'm seeing as well. Language, mixed language. That's not nice. It's really bad karma when people do that. Wisdom. So interesting, isn't it? Wisdom, wisdom, wisdom. This is twice that's happened, so that's a key word for this reading. Wisdom. You guys remember, right? We just had wisdom right there. This is the wisdom card. It was right here before, right? Wisdom and wisdom. This is current. So currently there is wisdom. But because this is in the past, this also means that in the past there was no wisdom. So it just kind of works out. Thank God for that. This person is a bit wiser now. All right. So we have here the wisdom card, 6 of coins, and we have the 9 of staffs. I read these in the reverse, and also I usually just pick 2, but there was another card that was popping out. So let's have a look at wisdom. This talks about an unwillingness to learn, feeling superficial and superficiality. This person may have been intimidated by your intelligence or even your education. it's because they were feeling limited by the lack of knowledge and understanding. Aha, lack of knowledge and understanding. And that's why you had the crossroads card, where this person cannot make a decision because there's a lack of clarity and there's a lack of understanding. That's why they're not truly able to move forward right now either. Here we have the 6 of coins. Six of coins. The 6 of coins, it talks about using wealth to manipulate others. Giving, but also having expectations and giving with expectations. Resenting those who need help. A lack of helping, a lack of charity, a lack of fortune, and a lack of generosity. Oh, so this person was like Scrooge. Like Scrooge was in the earlier times. This is somebody who did not want to share. This is somebody who was not wise. So they were very stingy. And what I'm seeing is that they were also very stingy when it came to the materialistic elements, the things that we deal with. Now we also have here the 9 of staves. The 9 of staves here talks about feeling overwhelmed by work. Needing time for a break, and wanting to have the denial of responsibilities. I don't want to take responsibility for this. So this person, wow, they were immature. They really were. They were not wise. They were very selfish in a way. And the other problem here is that, yes, they were overwhelmed, but they'd rather not have those responsibilities. So shoo, I don't need to take those responsibilities. But what happens? A responsibility is a responsibility. If you don't do it, fine, delegate it to somebody else, but you can't just completely ignore it. That's not common behavior. People are not supposed to do that, right? You're supposed to have that sense of being someone or doing something or helping someone. Here, there's a sense of responsibility, but this person was so overwhelmed, they're just thinking, nope, I'm not doing that. And that's a problem. Eventually, if you don't do it, from the 9, then you have the 10. So just the fact that this person didn't take care of the 9, they got an extra in the end there. And then with the 10, it's completely burdensome. Too much responsibility. Too many burdens. And at that point, this person doesn't have a choice. It is their responsibility. So it's better, crosswatcher, to finish certain tasks, certain things that you need to, whatever circumstance you're in, try to get it done so that you don't have to worry and wait for the next day. All right, let's have a look at the Beginner's Tarot. Yikes. Oh no, it's all falling down. I tried to fix one card and then most of them fell down. Sorry guys, give me 1 second here. All right. Okay. 7 of Cups. Interesting, because you do have that crossroads situation going on in the beginning there. Here we have a lot of choices, but also a whole lot of temptation. Put it in order. All right, not bad. Temperance, Strength, and then we have the High Priestess. 3 major arcanas. So we have here 7 of Cups and the 8 of Cups. Your person of interest has options, but they also have a lot of choices that they need to make and decisions that they need to make in order to prioritize things. The issue right now is that there's a lack of priority. So they're in this daydreaming state. The problem with this is that they just daydream, they just think about it, but they don't really do anything about it. So that is an issue. They need to have more action and take action towards some type of movement, make a decision, do something. What they're also daydreaming about is how nice it would be if I could find a better balance with my Leo. So your person of interest does want a better balance, and they do feel that this is a divinely guided connection. We also have here the Strength. They were quite fearful before. They had a lack of wisdom. Remember the wisdom. There was a lack of wisdom before, and so now things have changed. Now they want to be that individual who has the courage to open up to you, to talk to you, and to literally ask you out. They just did not have the courage anymore. Remember, there was a fear card, right? There's a nervousness around there because you were quite single. According to them, you might not be, but according to them, it was very intimidating that you had selfhood. You don't need anybody. They didn't like that. Now, of course, not everybody needs somebody financially. However, when you're in a relationship, a healthy and good relationship, people want to work towards a better future. They want to work together, and they want to support each other. Why? Because they love each other. They want the person to live longer, right? So you don't want to stress out the person. So here, I do see that there is this idea that they see you as someone different. They want to reach out to you, but they're unable to reach out to you. And that was because there was nervousness in the beginning, but now there's a change. Now they're a bit wiser because of the wisdom card. Yes, they're wise, and now they have the strength to reach out to you and be with you the way that you would like them to. But before they make a move, what I'm seeing here is the Eight of Cups, where they're literally taking, it's like a retreat. They're going away for some time because they want to know, why do they do the things that they do? Why were they not wiser before? They feel a little embarrassed about certain things they've said and done. But in addition to that, they also feel that it's time for them to retreat and to become a better person. They feel that they're not 100% themselves. Here, your person of interest is walking, and they're walking towards mountains in this picture right there. In the mountains, typically there's a cave. This person will turn into the hermit after they go into the cave, and then they're even more wiser than what they were before. But here it's a desire to move on from the situation. I don't want to be in the situation anymore. This person is slowly gaining their strength. The intention here is to create a better balance. There is strength. However, even if there's strength, there's a lack of plan. So they don't really know how to reach out to you. But now that they have reached this stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, they've reached one of those stages, the next stages. Now they think, oh, now that I have courage, maybe I should make a plan. How do I reach out to my Leo? And that's here where the issue is. They still don't know how. And so they're going to think about a strategy, how to reach out to you. Planned. I'm getting the word plan. They're planning it. The overall arching theme here is the High Priestess. There is a connection spiritually this person feels with you. And not only that, but with this connection, they feel that they have to keep quiet. Part of you may want to talk to other people about this, but your person of interest here seems to not really want to talk. They're very silent. A part of them feels that they know a secret. They know certain things. They feel as if they know fate and destiny and how things are going to turn out. However, what I also see here is the sense of quietness and subdued nature. This person's just contemplating and thinking. They feel almost embarrassed, and they also feel slightly rejected. But it's also because of the things that they have done. What I'm seeing here right now is, yes, they will move on. However, it's going to take some time. All right. Just going to do a quick prayer. So these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. We have here no need to worry. We have here ask your angels, followed by opportunity. And then we have trust. Within the next few weeks. Remain positive. Meditation brings answers in the near future. So it does appear here that some people have been waiting. And of course, you're waiting. I see the Crossroads card was here so clearly. You're waiting, and also the Seven of Cups was there because there's somebody here trying to make a decision. So there's a whole lot of waiting, but what they're telling you is there's no need to worry about that. I know that's easier said than done, but this is just a message from the angels. They're telling you here, don't worry about it. Ask your angels, and the way you ask your angels, so we do not worship angels. However, we do request and we give them the highest level of respect. Through, the way I do it is through Jesus and through his Father, the Almighty, which is the source, holy light of God in the universe. And through him, and it is a he, it prefers being a he in the alpha state, but it does have the feminine as well. That is God. Here, these angels work for these beings, okay? And that is God, that is who we call Jesus, and from there, you can call upon them. You give them permission to help you. And within a split second, you will be in their energy. They know what it is that you need. God knows what it is that you need. If you deserve it, you'll get it. If you need it, you'll get it. If it's dangerous for you, you won't get it. There's certain reasons why certain things happen at a certain time. Sometimes we catch someone cheating on us. Was that something that was supposed to happen? Actually, yeah. That's a warning from the universe to tell you, by the way, this is what's happening. To open up your eyes so that you can move forward. We don't want that kind of stuff happening behind our back. Typical people don't. So do ask your angels, because the reason why you're asking, it's because you need some type of answers. And right here you have answers. So ask your angels. Meditation will bring answers. So this honestly goes hand in hand. After you ask your angels, at some point in time, there is going to be an opportunity given to you. With this, these two cards go together. Trust in the divine. This is the holy light of God. Trust in the divine, because an opportunity is going to be given to you. Just trust it. It'll be good to go. Within the next few weeks or months, please do remain positive. Positive energy will bring you, being positive will bring you more positive energy. Meditations will bring answers. Now, meditations, there could be various types of meditations. However, in terms of the duration, Angel Fakil, and you can read a little bit about her on my website. Angel Fakil has told me, if you don't have time, minimum 21 minutes. Remember the one. And for prayer, 2 to 3 minutes minimum if you don't have time, but you have to mean it. And I have experienced it. The more you actually mean it and believe it, the more you keep that relationship. You can't see them, but they can see you. They will help you, whether it's now or down the road, but it will happen. Here, there is something that's going to happen in the near future, and I'm seeing here it is an opportunity. So an opportunity is going to come to you. This opportunity could be this specific individual, and it could also be, for some of you who are looking for someone new, it could be somebody brand new. It could also be an opportunity, windfall. I'm seeing the word windfall in my mind's eye. So abundance, some type of materialistic or monetary value, that sort of opportunity. So I do see that it seems to be really good. I do want to just tell you regarding remain positive. This card, I do have a package called the Holy Light Package. I recommend that some of you get that, because that teaches you how to get rid of negative energies from your home, around your aura, and from inside your body, which are your chakra centers. Once you have that out, all that is negative around you, that'll leave. And then all you have is positive, because usually when we have positive energy, it's also accompanied by negative energies on the side. And they don't allow us to bring goodness into our life because they're blocking us. They're like little guards, nasty little ones. Some of them are big. Have a look on my other website. Not website. Well, you can also have a look at my website for the Holy Light package and a few other packages that I have that are still available. I also wanted to mention, for those of you who are new, I have another YouTube channel, and it is called Asnointia Audio. I do have videos on there related to relationships and advice, spiritual connections, the type of connections that we have. I also have some on, well, there's one so far that is on negative energies. What and who are negative energies? How to recognize them and how to remove them. Hopefully you'll find those interesting and insightful and helpful. And that's it. Leo, let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. Feel free to tell me your stories. Did any of this resonate? And what is your story? Because I do read the stories. All right, guys, you all take care. Stay safe. I'll see you guys again. Bye now.